Hey guys, it's Tallara and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This should be episode 79 of our playthrough, which in my opinion is pretty impressive. I think this is going to end up being our longest Let's Play series yet on the channel. We're actually approaching 100 hours of gameplay and we've still got lots yet. So for those of you guys who have followed along on the journey thus far, thank you very much. As you can see, I'm here in our quest journal where the page has definitely gotten shorter. If I scroll down, you can see all the quests we have completed. It is a huge list, and our open quests are getting quite minimal now. In terms of companions, we've only got a couple left to do. So for Gales, we just need to claim the Crown of Curses, which is something that we will do in the progression of the story. For Lazelles, we need to approach Orpheus in the Astral Prism, which we need to wait for the right time to do that. So in terms of companion quests, we actually realistically only have two. We have the Daughter of Darkness, which is Shadowheart's quest, and we have the Pale Elf, which is Astarion's quest. Today, I would like to start Astarion's quest, which means we need to reach Cazador's palace. Now that we've finally made it to Baldur's Gate, Astarion wants to find Cazador Sar and face him to decide his fate once and for all. While here in Baldur's Gate, you may remember we actually met some of Astarion's siblings, and they were told of Cazador's plans to perform that ritual that he's prepping for that's going to grant him incredible power. And they revealed that it's going to be taking place in a defiled chapel beneath Cazador's palace. So I guess that's our ultimate destination here. You can see in terms of our party, I've got Gladys, obviously, Lazelle, Shadowheart, and Astarion. We haven't had Astarion in our party in quite some time, so it'll be nice to have a rogue in the party again. As for Cazador's palace, according to the map, it looks like it's up through this area, which is called Bloomridge Park, which looks to be quite the beautiful area, actually. Just a public park here in the middle of Baldur's Gate. Hello, Albert.
Sparky! Sparky! Oh, we need to go home for tea. Ugh, he won't listen. Andy's too fast to catch. Stupid dog.
Hey, be nice to your dog. Don't be rude to your dog. He's doing a great job running.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sparky is too good at running. He's too quick for me. You've only got little legs too. I bet you couldn't catch him either.
Wow, first you insult Sparky, now you insult me. Come on, kid. Well, I'm up to the challenge now, so let me see what I can do.
Good luck. He's the fastest dog in the world.
Well, luckily for you, I can actually speak to dogs, so before we try to chase Sparky, let's cast Speak with Animals. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, Sparky. Sparky? Sparky.
Run, 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 run! Oh, friend! Hello?
Hello? Your owner's calling for you. You should probably stop running.
Stop running? But then I won't be running anymore.
But running will feel even better tomorrow if you take a little break for the day. I can't believe I'm having to roll a persuasion check on a doggo right now, but hey. We killed it.
Stop running to run better. Okay. See you later. Home, 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 home.
Well, Sparky's adorable. Alright, you're welcome, kid. I know you kind of insulted me with my short legs comment, but I got Sparky to go home. So you're welcome. Is there just gold on the ground here? Oh, people are throwing it at the statue of the founder.
Baldur, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
I'll never think of Baldur in the same light after our last episode when we found out that the Emperor is actually Baldur and all of the awful stuff that he's done. Really sort of taints the legacy.
There's figures hiding in the foliage. Might be a trap.
Figures hiding in the foliage?
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. You are our lamb, ready for slaughter.
Are you serious?
I claim you, little lamb, for Baal.
I've literally taken down all of your leaders, including Baal himself, and you still want to fight? These guys do not know when to give up. Oh my goodness. They're even attacking civilians! What the heck? Poor old Eugenie Kenridge up here just got absolutely murdered in broad daylight when she was just trying to enjoy this pleasant park experience. This is just awful. Come on. Well, if we're gonna dismantle the cult of Baal, I guess we've got to do it properly and make sure everyone is actually taken care of. Stop throwing things at us. Alright, Gladys. Let's do some daggers. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Did you? Now I'm just gonna stab you. Yeah. At least we didn't get the ambushed status effect, because Gladys actually did notice these guys before we got attacked. But there are certainly a lot of guys here. Have they just been lying in wait for us? Like, honestly, it's kind of impressive. How long do you think they've been here? I'll give it to them. They're dedicated. Good thing we got that kid and his dog to go home before the blood started spilling.
Keep out of this, Captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Oh, the captain of the guard.
Just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind.
Interesting.
Fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
So wait. They've implanted the guards with tadpoles, which we know, but somehow Baal has been using the tadpoles to influence people as well? Not just the Absolute? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Their leader was one of the Absolutists, so I guess she had some modicum of control over people who had tadpoles in their heads, but... Interesting, they're rebelling now. Looks like the Fist's actually gonna fight alongside us, so that's nice. Yeah, back to the anus that spat you out. Oh, Gladys. Gladys, Gladys, Gladys. Some of your insults are truly top tier. Oh my goodness. There we go. I was gonna say, wowza. That lady was dodging all my attacks. I think there's only three left. This guy. Now only 2. And if the Fist are gonna help us, that should be good. Good to know that the social order is all falling apart now, though. People with the tadpoles are not listening, and things are definitely in a state of disarray, if you will. Which is good. We love disarray. Alright, so we got this guy right here. Let's get Astarion to... I wish Astarion knew Misty Step. If Astarion knew Misty Step, that would be so helpful. That's the one thing he sort of lacked. Okay, well... So we'll just do a regular ranged attack. There we go. That did some good damage. He can do a dash, though, as a cunning action. get him to just get closer up here. Oh, yeah. So close to be able to get another hit in.
Survival is
Okay, so that's what we have to do. Again, I haven't used Astarion in so long. I need to get to know his moveset again. He can't Misty Step, but he can dash for quite some ways, so that's how we will be able to get him into position. Alright, Lae'zel. Time to use that big old sword of yours. Yeah! Nice. Just one guy left. Oh, nice! The fist took him out. Don't mind if we do. Goodbye, Nightblade Vinia. Or no, wait. There's one left. Someone has concealed themselves. I don't know if I have a sense presence spell. I think they were over here, weren't they, when they went invisible? Let's just put this down. See if it does anything. No, I guess they're not there anymore. Because if they were, they would have set that off. Oh, thank you for the Mass Cure Wounds. So nice having allies. Ah, here we go. There's the one who's left. The main guy, actually. Oh, and he went invisible again. Stop it! That is so annoying. Okay, he's like right here somewhere. I'm just gonna aim. No.
still breathing, despite everything.
What if I do? No. Okay, he moved. I'm just putting random spells everywhere, but unfortunately that doesn't really seem to be working. We gotta wait for him to show himself. Yeah, show yourself, like she said. There he is. Oh, I was so close with my ring of daggers. Look at that. I was inches away from hitting that guy. Alright, let's finish him off. Go, Shadowheart. Yeah!
Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
I'm listening.
You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us. Turns to liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us. Come to me. Find me. You have a place in my grand design.
The Elder Brain was working her like a damn string puppet. What else is it capable of?
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. Guess her brain was completely consumed by the effects of the parasite, and it is quite clear that the Elder Brain is almost completely free of its shackles. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your help. Man. Okay. Well, we've taken down the ballists, but we do not have much time left before we gotta turn our attention towards the Elder Brain. That thing is not gonna stay shackled for much longer. Alright, so... looks like the Cazador's Palace is right above the park here. Like, it looks like it's right on top of this cliff. The question is, how do I get up there? Maybe I didn't even have to come through the park after all. Maybe there's like ramparts right here. I should be able to get up on top of them, perhaps? Let me just look at the map. Yeah. Cazador's Palace. Looks like it's built up almost at a height on a little cliff there, bordering the city. So I think we're gonna have to get up high and get on top of these ramparts if we're gonna get in. Okay, that changes things. How are we gonna get up there? Are there stairs? There should be stairs. You'd think there would be stairs. How else would the guards get up there, you know? Stairs or a door or... Something. Sorry, you're probably like, whoa, slow down. I'm just trying to pan around the city here to see if I can find an entranceway up on the wall, but I can't seem to see one. I mean, we could just Misty Step up there and Dimensional Door up there. Maybe that's the best play. Let's just get the group back up this way. Sorry guys, turn it around. When in doubt, use some magic, right? Although... No, actually, I think we're gonna have to go back again. Sorry, everybody. But I'm just thinking, if I Dimensional Door right here, you can only Dimensional Door to places that you can see, and I can't actually see up on top of this cliff, so... Sorry, bring it back this way. We got a Dimensional Door up on top of the wall, not the cliff back there in the park. Well, it was nice that we got the chance to explore the park, even though the end of our walk turned a bit bloody. We did help that kid and his dog get home before the murder started, so I feel good about that. Let's get up on top of this wall. Target is blocked. Target is out of sight. Okay, maybe my plan is not going to work after all. What the heck? How do I get up on this dang wall? Okay, I came around the side, just to let you know, I've done literally laps around the city at this point, and here is the central watchtower. This is connected to the bridge, I think, so if we can convince these guards to let us through, or they don't even blink an eye, even better. Here we go, okay. Climb up the stairs here. Ah, yes, here we are, on top of the wall, okay. I'll give it to Cazador. He built his palace here in Baldur's Gate in a way such that it is difficult to get here. It seems the only way is on top of the wall.
Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
I mean, I don't know why they would object. I mean, now that I'm voicing that, actually, why wouldn't they object? Random people just walking through the guard tower?
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
Okay, we're in the right place.
The girl's
That's good.
words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Okay. Well, let's try to deceive her. I'm inspecting the security on your master's orders. Gladys couldn't possibly be lying, right? A sweet grandma like her? Definitely telling the truth.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Alright, well that was easy. But okay, yeah, he's got quite the guard here. Looks like a mage, a couple of fighters. Alright, let's go up through. Excuse me, just doing the security inspections, like I said. Wow, he's got a great view of the city up here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Cazador has the best view in town. Alright, we're getting closer. Sar Palace Servant Etiquette. That's on this scroll here. Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silently. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes it quiet. If you are not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence. If you encounter the master, stand still and cast down your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Okay. There's a key here as well, which I will definitely grab. And here we go, the Sar Palace ramparts. So yeah, literally built into the wall of the city itself.
Vampire dens. What should I expect?
That's a great question.
Be a safe bet.
Hilarious. You belong on stage. Perhaps the blood-stained sort, with a hooded man standing by, axe in hand.
My goodness, Shadowheart. Savage.
As long as there's a cheering crowd. As for vampire dens, I'd brace your nose. They can be very organic.
Okay, that's good advice at least. Potentially gross smells and probably lots of vampires. Here we are, the Tsar Palace. In we go. Wow, that's suspiciously welcoming. What, all the bats that just flew through? It is a little dark and dingy in here, which is kind of as to be expected. There are 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except that later sometimes they're different again. There are 17 candelabra. Sometimes I light them, but the candles don't burn down. There are 17 chairs, which is almost always too many. Father says that if I go into the ballroom, I will be bitten 17 times by 17 rats. Who wants to guess that Cazador's favorite number is 17? Hi. Do you work here?
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. Oh, this place. Yeah, this place is living up to a vampire's den. This door is literally labeled Sinister Door.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Try to decipher the text on the door. Gladys knows some history, but this is going to be a really high dice roll. I don't know if we'll get this. No, not quite. Gladys is not quite learned enough in the history to know.
Writing means nothing to you. You can't even recognize the script.
There's writing like this all over the palace. Some old, probably dead language of Cazador's. We were strictly forbidden from learning it.
Okay, good to know. Well, let's examine the hollow in the door. I'm a bit better at that. Nice.
The indentation seems to be the right size and shape to fit a signet ring bearing the family crest.
Ah, okay, so we know what we're looking for. A signet ring. Well, let's keep looking. There's lots of servants around, but we probably don't know very much. It's so dark in here. I mean, it makes sense. Most vampires will be burned by sunlight, so they want to make sure all the windows are constantly shut, but Grandma likes the sunlight, you know? Got a desk over here, but oh, it's got something. The ballroom door. Chamberlain Dufay. The Kozakuran dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing, and my signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be my problem to solve. From Godi. The note continues in different handwriting. Godi, the servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the master's celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber on the vampire's spawn level, and quickly. Find that book. Okay, this is a very helpful note. Not only do we need the signet ring, we also need a dictionary. Noted. Okay, guess we gotta check the vampire level as the note suggested. Oh! What the hell? Okay, apparently Loriana Sauvage was actually a werewolf. She has a note on her body that says, "My darling Dufay, despite all your promises that when we went to the afterlife we'd go together, you went without me. Or did you? I found your body in the empty bottle. I know you took a potion, but was it poison or something else? Here are 2 more identical bottles. I'm going to drink one of them and then I'll join you one way or another. I love you for eternity." Whoa! What the heck?
This werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
So the Chamberlain killed himself, and then his girl did the same in some sort of twisted Romeo and Juliet story. Ha! So we're not only dealing with vampires, we're also dealing with werewolves. Good to know. This was a hidden door. We got the key from her body, which should be able to open this door right here. This is the Chamberlain's private room. Oh yeah, here's Chamberlain Dufay, also burned up. Huh.
That's curious.
Curious. Oh, Dufay's diary. Good eyes, Shadowheart. Diary of Antoine Dufay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of the diary reads, I know enough about what the Master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Astarion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloak sold me is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Luriana, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more and mastery of the palace will fall to me. Interesting, so that's actually a fake. Which means that his poor girlfriend, werewolf girlfriend, killed herself for nothing. He was so scared that Cazador was going to use him in place of Astarion that he went through some pretty desperate measures. But he's not actually dead, which makes the fate of his girlfriend very sad. Okay, well, hate that. That's just a sad story. The question is, how do we get to the vampire spawn level? I feel like I've been through all the doors. I mean, in a palace such as this, there's probably some hidden doors around. So I probably just need to keep looking. Oh, here we go. I can go downstairs. Tonight is the night of the ritual. What good timing on our part.
Another guest for the Master's celebration. I'm afraid you're too late. You'll have to... Master Astarion? What are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs?
Did we just blow our cover?
I'm on my way down now.
Smart Astarion.
In the right direction.
Good boy.
You're too late. The doors have been sealed. The ritual is about to begin.
So unseal the doors and let us in.
It's too late. Godi has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
Cazador gave the key to Godi. And where is this sadistic old sack of bones?
It does not matter. You're too late. The Master will be so angry that you missed the ritual. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I do not have any more time to waste. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
Well, Godi's not with us anymore, but okay. The ritual's already begun, that's good to know. Whoa.
That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
Okay, I'll take Grandma's word for it. What are you doing here, ma'am?
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the Master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Man, this guy sounds awful. It's like, we already knew he was awful after all the things he's done to Astarion.
Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall.
Wait, where?
Behind it is the kennel. A fetid little cell he throws into when displeased.
Sorry, Astarion. Where is the illusory wall? Oh, here. Oh, dear.
I smell a trap.
Do you? Do you now? Where's the trap, though? Oh. Godi!
I know you're there, Golly. Stop skulking and show yourself.
You always were sharp, little one. Sharp enough to cut yourself.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Godi, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Godi.
So, as I was just saying before we got interrupted there, I already knew Cazador was evil, obviously, just from the stories that Astarion told us, but being here and seeing all of the people that he's affected, all of the people that he's enslaved, it's a lot. And I feel so bad for Astarion. Like, he grew up here. He would be thrown into this little hidden room and tortured by this sack of bones for days at a time. Like, it's a lot. I'm gonna be big bad grandma. I don't like it when people threaten my grandkids, so I'm gonna say, lay a hand on me and lose it, Bones. Nice. Grandma's intimidating today.
Not very nice. Not very friendly. Why are you here then, little one, if not to see Godi?
We're here to see the master, but the ballroom door's locked. Give us the key.
No, it is too late. The doors are sealed on Master's orders. Godi will not open them for anyone, much less for you.
Your master needs Astarion for the ritual. He'll be furious if you stop us from joining him. Wow, we got a lot of bonuses here, including situational and friends. Whew, rolled a 34, even though it was a 20 difficulty class, which is normally, you know, almost as high as you can get. Gladys killed it. She is impressing everyone today with that silver tongue of hers.
Godi was wondering about that. Godi knows the Master was searching for Astarion. He must have forgotten Astarion was lost. Here it is.
Nice.
Now go to him. Help him achieve his destiny.
All right, so we got the Sar family ring, which is the key that we need to open the door. Now the question is, though, it appears that we need something more than that, according to the note that we found. But I guess we'll see with the signet ring if that is enough, or if we will have to find that dictionary that we heard so much about. So dark and musty down here. Oh, here's the spawn dormitory. Okay, while we're here, we might actually be able to find the dictionary.
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the stick.
Here's Violet's diary. Hee, the garlic in Yusin's bed gave him a nasty rash. Serves him right for being such a whining runt. Now, if only I could get at that snob Leon and his brat of a daughter, but she's protected. Cazador must have a fine plan for little Victoria. I wonder what it is. There's kids here, too? They were doing a bit more than your typical dormitory pranks. Putting garlic in each other's beds. Ledger of blood donors. Cazador's finest. When you're on the hunt, take prey by preference from the city's lower classes. Patriarchs may smell better, but it will attract unwanted attention if too many aristocrats vanish when they're out slumming. In the last month, you already brought in a Dluskar, a Jasso, and an Othun, and now 3 wealthy families are up in arms. Watch it, from Chamberlain Dufay. Oh, so that was the regular spawn dormitory. This is the favored spawn dormitory. So if you were a good little vampire, you got a nice bed. If you were a bad vampire, you got the walled-off room that we saw. And if you were just a neutral vampire, you got that other room. There's 3 tiers of rooms. Here's the diary of Leon Onofrio. Ever since the master turned me and forced me to bring Victoria along into the palace, I've had to be his best hunter just so I could stay in here with my daughter and keep her away from the other spawn. I don't like the way Violet looks at her, not at all. When I ask the master what he plans to do with Victoria, Cazador just gives me that wicked smile. Next time I get out on a hunt, I must talk to Figaro to finalize the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. If only there's enough time before this ritual the master talks about. That's so sad that he took not only someone and turned them into a vampire, but also took their daughter. But okay, yeah, he worked extra hard so they could be in this fancy room away from the others. Unfortunately, no sign of a dictionary anywhere. Check in all the cabinets. Might just have to go try the ring on its own. I mean, worst comes to worst, it just won't work, but hopefully it will. Let's Let's go upstairs and see. There's also that spooky necrotic door, which I'm gonna leave alone for now. Up the stairs in the world's gloomiest palace. To the door.
Must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow.
Press the Tsar's signet ring against the hollow in the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, but nothing happens. However, you get a feeling from the door, as if it expects something else. The strange writing on the door glints in the candlelight. Perhaps it's significant.
Okay, so clearly the writing we saw was correct. There must be some sort of incantation we need to say, and we need to find a dictionary to be able to translate the runes on that door, so... Let's go back and take another look through the vampire spawn's belongings. In the meantime, though, I am going to call it a day for today's episode. I am acutely aware of the fact that a big boss battle is going to await us very soon. So rather than dragging this episode on too long, we'll call it a day here. And hopefully I'll see you guys back here for what should be episode 80 of our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, when we take the fight to Cazador.